UNEISTA community. Today we are gathered to discuss the Western and Eastern civilization based on economic, social, historical, and political aspects. Before we begin, I present the people who will enter into debate. Fernanda Juliet with Western civilization, Carol Juliana with Eastern civilization, and me, Dana Chaparro, who will be the moderator of the debate and will present a neutral position throughout the course of the meeting. Okay, having the road split, we start the first aspect, economy in the two civilizations. The Western civilization begins.
Okay, the Western economy, the doctrine of economy individualism holds that each individual should be allowed the autonomy to make his or her own economy decision as opposed to those decisions made by the state, community, corporation. Okay, the globally economic the development region, such as Western Europe, Australia, North America, and Japan have more individualist cultures.
Okay, the economies of Eastern civilization have often been characterized by a focus on subsistence, agriculture, and long distance, influencing their economic development through history. Also, the economic growth of Eastern civilization has been remarkable in recent decades, with a focus on industries like manufacturing and technology.
It's very interesting the two positions that are under each civilization, although it can be concluded that both sit in the nations are prepared management or resort to meet personal, family, or social needs. Okay, and we move on to the second aspect to be discussed, the social aspect, and the Western civilization begins.
Okay, from a cultural and sociological approach, Western civilization tends to be defined from some fundamental elements, such as Greek philosophy, Roman law, Christian religion, and intellect, and more and modern thought of the I'm sorry on of the base of Western thought, which has its origins in ancient Greece and which has been applied through the history of Western civilization, is that of rationalism in all aspects of life. Some historical examples of these are philosophy, socialism, humanism, the Englishman, and its products.
Okay, Eastern socialization have often prioritized collectivist values such as loyalty to family and community, influencing social relationships and social structure in this civilization. Also, the social fabric of their societies often emphasizes family values and community ties, which can impact individuals on the modern world.
Okay, and in this area, we could witness there are several differences that personally my each civilization unit, but as a general way, I want to emphasize that in the Western civilization, individualism in social and personal sphere is quite dependent on having a basic social role of a person. While in the Eastern civilization, they emphasize more on collective harmony, such as family ties, and social obligations. Now, we move on the historical events that we are red influence in the difference that present the two civilizations today and how they are constituted. The Western civilization begins.
Many regions of the world have been forcibly either through commercial mechanisms of cultural colonization, if not by the occupation of their territories by Western powers that have left their mark. Such is the case of Japan, for example, whose Asian roots have nothing to do with the West, but which after the North American occupation shows a vast scene of Westernization. The same could be said of the large European colonies in the world, such as some African and Asian countries or the continent of American Oceania itself.
Okay. Historical Eastern civilization like Chinese, Indian, Persian have a rich history spanning thousands of years, marked by dynasties, empires, and philosophies that have greatly influencing the course of world history. Um, Also continues to shape their identities and influencing global culture.
Okay, it is very interesting and important to be knowledgeable of the story not only of our civilization but of the Easter. I emphasize the cultural values that are present and very influential in today's society. And we come to the end of the debate with the last aspect to know of the two civilizations. Will the policy be different and is not other aspect, or will follow a similar direction of the Western civilization begins?
The political legal system of the West, based on Roman law, is based on the use of rational arguments favoring free thought, concepts such as human rights, democracy, and equality, as they are understood today throughout the planet, have their origins in the world's civilization. The political landscape of Western civilization includes diverse systems from democratic republic in Western Europe to constitutional monarchies in the United Kingdom, raising questions about governance and political ideologies.
Okay, the political structure in Eastern civilization has variety because so sorry variety with over time and geography. From centralized empire to decentralized system of governance, and in some cases, authoritarian and monarchical system. Um, also, also the political in Eastern civilization rank from democratic governments like Japan to authoritarian regimes like North Korea, raising questions about the governance and human rights.
If we then observe that in both civilizations the political power is influential, although in different classes, the Western civilization is based on the determined hard power, which includes the basic resources as they are the terrestrial surface, the population, and the natural resource, thus generating a division of the share in the civilization as it is an individualistic mentality. On the other hand, the Eastern civilization is based of soft power, which focus more on the ability to achieve its objective through the creation of the values, beliefs, and ideologies of its culture. Okay, we reach the end of the debate of the two civilizations, leaves at a conclusion that the level of adaptation and quality of life of societies is based or the initial belief and inculcated by past eras. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.